I'm exploring the Rincon Mountain District of Saguaro National Park. And I'm just doing, they got a good trail system in their wilderness area. So I'm just doing, putting together a few trails to do a loop. And I learned at the visitor center that they have black bear over here. We have black bear back home. I wasn't expecting that over here in the desert, so that was a nice little surprise. Oh my gosh, this is a fun little look. Unlike Joshua Tree, they actually have some trees that give you a little shade and a break from this relentless sun. Pretty well marked trail too. And these saguaro cacti are insanely tall. Like, every time I think about cactus or cacti, I always think like the small paddles, ones, just because like you can buy those at like Whole Foods or whatever to eat. So I always think about them. And these saguaro are incredibly tall. Hold on, here's some little paddle ones I'm talking about. Like these. But then you got these saguaro that are so tall. Let me get up next to one. Oh! Let me get up next to one. One moment, please. Okay, look at this boy behind me. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, from the trailhead, I'm on Douglas Spring, and I'm going to try to loop onto Carrillo. So it should just be a mile lower. I've been trying to find something that shows a little bit of context into what we're looking at over here. So about there is a house, and that'll just show like how big that mountain range is over there. So let's see if I can zoom into it. There it is. And that's at 15-point zoom. I didn't really feel like I was climbing much until I turned around just now and saw where I'm at. So like that's the road down there where we're parked at. I can even see a car down there pulling in. Or, yeah. That was at 15-point zoom. Cool. Whoa, that's a big boy. Dang. They have cholla cacti over here too. Just learned about those at Joshua Tree yesterday. Oh, look at this gorge right here. It goes all the way down. Looks like in the rainy season, that's a water flow. It's very dry right now though. All right, I just ran into some locals. And I was about to go this way, and they were like, oh, that's not the trail, but you can get a good view from the canyon, of the canyon. And they weren't kidding. That's so pretty. Still a little bit of water down there too. Cool. Okay. Through Tank Trail. What? Did I pass it? I thought I was getting on something that started with a C, but not. No, it was like Illo something. I don't know. I have to look it up. What is that? Oh, that's a tank. With a trail sign design. Boop. I'm definitely not tall enough to see him now. Whoa, whoa. Remember how after Moses helped the Israelites escape from Egypt, they showed a real lack of faith after that, and then they got punished and they had to wander in the desert for 40 years. I've been in the desert for precisely 2 days, and I have a newfound understanding and respect for having to endure 40 years of that. Okay, we're gonna take the Wild Horse Trailhead, or the Wild Horse Trail, up to, I think it's gonna link up with Garwood after linking up with 3 Tank. I'm gonna take that way out. So we'll have at least half a mile till 3 Tank, and then we'll see. Okay, headed to Garwood. Half a mile that way. Okay, back at Garwood, and we're headed back to Douglas Springs, so 1.1 miles.
He's busy raising money for your kid. Well,
Hello. This thing is bigger than you think. It's a 1.5 liter bottle next to it, even though it looks like a little baby cactus. This is the first dead saguaro that I've seen. Right, I'm only like a quarter mile from the trailhead. I'm gonna end it at 5.5 miles. And it was crazy how much, here are my thoughts on the trail. It's crazy how much of a temperature change there is in the shade of a cactus. I swear it goes down like at least 10 degrees. I don't know. I'll have to go to the Google on that one to see. But yeah, there were times when I'm just like finding shade in the shadow of a cactus. Other than that, it's very exposed. I have a new appreciation for sun umbrellas. My Six Moons Design hiking umbrella, I use it just as a regular umbrella because it's so rainy over on the East Coast. But over here, yeah, I could definitely appreciate a sun umbrella for sure if I had all my gear with me. But other than that, it was a lot different landscape over here, and it was very pretty and insane to see all the saguaros, how tall they are and how big they are. But it was a good hike. The only wildlife I saw out here were a few birds and lots of butterflies. but no big game, which makes sense because it's, you know, in the heat of the day. They're probably all hunkered down, but no bears. Didn't see those out here. But we'll get one more glimpse at, that one's got funky arms. Golly, it's tall. Last glimpse at the big saguaro standing up right up next to it. Whoa, I like that shadow. Let's see if I can get it. This has a funky shadow. Look at those, the arms on it.